So do you also use Facebook lead ads to promote and grow your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to connect Facebook lead ads leads with your CRM using Pabbly Connect. So over here I'm running a skincare brand and we use Facebook lead ads to generate more leads for our business. And now what I want is that as soon as a new lead is received through my Facebook lead ads, I want to add that lead details into my CRM. And for my business, we use Pipedrive as a CRM. You can use any another CRM of your choice. So in order to create a connection between Facebook lead ads and Pipedrive, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. We are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language. So do you also wish to learn this process step by step? Then let me take you to my computer screen. Welcome to my screen, everyone. So as you know that you are here to learn about how to connect Facebook lead ads leads with your CRM using Pabbly Connect. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I manage a skincare brand specializing in organic and natural products. So to ensure that smooth lead management and personalized communication, we want to set up an automation that automatically adds new Facebook lead ads directly into our CRM. And for our business, we are using Pipedrive as a CRM. This integration automatically captures the lead details such as name, email, phone number, and adds them into our CRM system. But as you know that Facebook lead ads doesn't provide any native connection with Pipedrive in order to do this right. So in order to create a connection between both of these applications, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software as I've already mentioned in my introduction. So we're going to build a connection something like this, where what will happen is that as soon as a new lead is received from my Facebook lead ads, automatically a person should be created in my Pipedrive account. And in order to build this connection, I've already opened the landing page of Pabbly simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we're going to open this landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the other one is sign up for free. So if you're a user, you can click on sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But over here I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in, and as soon as I'm going to click on sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly, but in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm going to click on access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account, and as soon as I'm going to click on access now, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we are going to click on this button which says create workflow, and now it is asking for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So here on my dashboard you can see multiple folders which I have already created in order to save my workflows. So here if you want to learn how to create a new folder or a subfolder, you can click on this hyperlink given right over here which says learn more. I want to save this workflow in a folder named automation, and I want to name my workflow as this, which says how to connect Facebook lead ads leads with your CRM using Pabbly Connect. And then we are going to click on create, and as soon as we're going to click on create, it is opening the most important window for automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger is the commander of the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So by this you can finally understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger. And in order to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm going to select it as Facebook lead ads. So I'm going to search for Facebook lead ads, and as you can see the same, so we're going to select it. And now it is asking me for the trigger event. So basically trigger event is the event on which the workflow will start. So here what I want is that as soon as a new lead is received, instantly my workflow should be triggered or started. So I'm going to select the trigger event as new lead instant, and then we are going to click on connect, and as soon as I'm going to click on connect, it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Facebook lead ads account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and then we have to click on this button which says connect with Facebook lead ads. And as soon as I'm going to click on this button, it is asking me to select my account. Okay, so I'm going to select my account and click on continue right over here. Once again, we're going to click on continue right over here too. And as soon as we're going to click on continue, yes, you can see authorization successful. So yes, with this, we have successfully connected our Facebook lead ads account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me to select the page and the lead gen form. Over here, you can see the page I want to create this automation for is this natural glow skincare. So I'm going to select my page as same only. We are going to look for natural glow skincare, and as you can see the same, so we're going to select it. And now it is asking me for the lead gen form. So I have created multiple lead gen forms for this page, right? So I'm going to select one from this which I want to create this automation for. If you wish to create this automation for all your lead gen forms, you can select all lead gen forms or any one of the desired form. And now after selecting my desired form, I'm going to click on this button which says save and send as request. And as soon as I'm going to click on this button, it is saying waiting for a webhook response. And in the notes, it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. So what we have to do is we have to generate a dummy lead so that we can capture the response of the same right over here and test our connection. Okay, and so in order to generate this test response or the dummy lead, I'm going to open a new tab and we're going to look for Meta for developers. So I'm going to search for Meta for developers. We're going to open Meta for developers, and over here you can see that this is the landing page for the same. And now from here we have to go on resources and then developer tools. And after going on the developer tools, you can see lead ads RTO debug tool. So I have to go on this tool, and as soon as I'm going to come over here, it is opening my lead ads testing tool. So as we selected the page and the form in our workflow, we are going to select the same right over here too. So for the page, I'm going to select it as natural glow skincare, and now for the form, we are going to select it as lead ads form, and then we're going to click on preview form. And as you can see that this is my lead gen form, so I'm going to fill in the details. So it is saying please select your skin type. I'm going to select it as oily. It is saying skincare concerns. I'm going to select it as oiliness. It is saying first name, I'm going to keep it as demo. It is asking for the last name. We are going to keep it as user right over here. For the email, I'm going to keep it as demo@pabblytunes.com. So I'm going to enter it right over here, and now it is asking me for the phone number. So for the phone number, I'm going to keep it as this. And after entering all of these details, we are going to click on continue and then submit. And as soon as I'm going to click on submit, yes, over here you can see your test lead has been sent. So yes, with this we have successfully generated a test lead and we have sent it to our workflow. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open my workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the response for the same or not. And yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured response A. You can see all of the details which we entered. You can see the skincare type, you can see the oiliness, you can see the first name, the last name, you can see the email and the phone number which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step, and now what will happen is that as soon as the new Facebook lead ad is received, automatically Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same. And now further what I want is I want to connect my Facebook lead ads leads with my CRM, right? So for the action application, I'm going to select my CRM, and over here my company use Pipedrive as their CRM, so I'm going to select it as Pipedrive. If you wish, you can use any another CRM tool like Salesforce, Zoho or HubSpot and many another too. I'm going to use it as Pipedrive, so I'm going to search for it and select it. And now for the action event, I'm going to select it as create a person and click on connect. Once again, it is asking me for the same. So if you have already connected your Pipedrive account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, once again you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the API token. And to get this API token, we are going to follow the help text, and it is saying log into your Pipedrive account, click on the profile icon at the top right corner, then proceed to the personal preferences and API. Okay, so we're going to follow the same. I'm going to put my Pipedrive account. From here we are going to go on the profile picture, personal preferences, and over here you can see API, so we're going to go on this. And as you can see that this is my personal API token, so I'm going to copy this right from here, and then we're going to paste it right over here in our workflow. And after pasting this API token, I'm going to click on save, and as soon as I'm going to click on save, yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Pipedrive account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me for the name, phone, email and the details of the lead right over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the details which we received right over here in the response, like you can see the name, email and phone number and all the details. But we are not going to copy and paste it right over here, enter it manually, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping, right? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Facebook lead ads as our trigger application. So we're going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only, and as soon as it's going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So over here I'm going to give you an example that it is asking me for the name, right? So let's suppose we're going to enter the name right over here manually by typing it like this, then this will not change with every new response received because this is a static information and I've entered it manually. But if you're going to map this from the previous response, suppose I'm going to look for name in the previous response, and as you can see, first name and last name. So let's suppose we're going to enter the first name, put a space, and then the last name. So let's suppose we're going to map this from the previous response, then this will definitely change because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. And after mapping the name, we are going to map the rest of the details too. So it is asking me for the label, right? So over here, I'm going to keep the label as hot lead. And now we are going to map the phone number right over here. So I'm going to search for phone in the previous response, and as you can see, the same. So we're going to map it. Same we are going to do with the email. I'm going to map the email. And after mapping all of these details, we are going to move on forward. Over here, you can see that it is asking me for many another details. So we're only going to map the details which are required and click on this button which says save and send test request. If you wish, you can fill in the rest of the details too. And now as soon as we're going to click on the save and send test request button, yes, you can see that we have received a positive response, that we have successfully created a new person in our pipe drive with the same details received from our Facebook lead ads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my pipe drive account and check for the new person created. So I'm going to open my pipe drive account, and over here you can see new demo user. Over here you can see label is hot lead. You can see the email demo@pabblytudes.com, and you can see the phone number which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and now I'll just test this workflow once, and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open my lead ads testing tool, and we're going to generate another test lead and check that if our workflow is running in real time or not. And in order to generate a new test lead, first we have to delete the previous one. Okay, so I'm going to click on this delete and then refresh, and as soon as I'm going to do so, yes, you can see that we have successfully deleted the lead and refresh it. So it is really important to delete the lead and refresh the page, otherwise you'll not be able to create a new lead or preview the form. Again, we're going to select the page and the form right over here and click on preview form. Once again, we're going to enter the details. For the skincare type, I'm going to select it as combination, skincare concern as acne. For the first name, I'm going to keep it as test, last name as user only. For the email, we are going to keep it as test@pabblytudes.com. So I'm going to enter it right over here. And now for the phone number, I'm going to keep it as this. And now after entering all of these details, I'm going to click on continue and then submit. And as soon as I'm going to click on submit, yes, you can see your test lead has been sent. So once again, what has happened is that lead ads testing tool has captured the test submission and sent the details to our workflow. Pabbly captured the response, triggered the workflow, and further created a new person in our pipe drive account. So I'm going to open my pipe drive account and check for the new person created. And this time we are not going back to our workflow and clicking on save and send test request, and directly open my pipe drive account right from here. And yes, you can see new, which is test user. You can see label hot lead. You can see test@pabblytudes.com, and yes, you can see the same phone number which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and now I'll just summarize this workflow for you once. So for the trigger application, we selected Facebook lead ads. For the trigger event, we selected new lead instant. For the action application, we selected pipe drive, and then for the action event, we selected create a person, because I wanted that as soon as a new lead is received from my Facebook lead ads, automatically the details of that lead should be added to my CRM. And for here, I use pipe drive as the CRM for my business, so I selected the same. And yes, we were successful with our workflow too. Over here, you can see the lead details I added to my CRM with the help of the same details received from Facebook lead ads. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.